Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's doing super well. My name is Jenna for anyone who is new. I am starting off the video super bright and early, barefaced, wet hair, because today's Tuesday and I have a very eventful day. We are obviously going to the office, and then I have a dinner tonight with Astrid and Miu at Tiny's, which is a very cute restaurant in Tribeca, and I have not been there since I think when I was living in Nolita, and we met up with a couple of my friends and then their significant others, and that was a very nice little like couples dinner, but we only went for drinks, so I've never had the food before, and I'm just very excited to go. I'm gonna get all dressed up for the office and just wear that outfit to the event afterwards. It's kind of a last minute decision to go, but I don't know, I feel like my weeks have been filling up really quickly and frequently lately, and I figured that after the summer all of the plans were kind of gonna fall to the wayside. But I think honestly, because we've been getting such amazing like not too cold weather in New York, it's just been a good setting for us to like go out and do things, and we just have a lot of things planned. So I was gonna kind of have a free week, but now I have Tiny's tonight for dinner. Tomorrow morning I am meeting Steph to shoot, so I'll be in the city for work, but I'll meet her ahead of time so that we can take some outfit photos, which I'm excited about. I have a couple of things in mind that I want to take pictures of. And then Thursday I'm meeting my coworker for coffee before work, and then Friday I think we're meeting Sammy and Steph before work. So lots of New York City content going to be in this vlog, so make sure you guys are subscribed if you like seeing kind of the day-to-day of New York and just the life of a girl who works a 9-to-5 in fashion and does content creation for all different types of apps on the side. So YouTube is my favorite platform though, so if you guys couldn't tell, because I am probably the most consistent on here amongst anything else. But I am gonna get ready for the day. It's definitely gonna take me a little bit. It's 7 o'clock right now, so I got up a little bit early and I need to edit and send off a video to my managers before I go off to work for the day. So that's why we're just doing a quick little intro, and I'll get ready super quick and then I'll show you guys what I'm wearing to work for the day. We are ready to go. I'm kind of regretting wearing this outfit because I feel like I'm gonna wanna shoot it tomorrow or on Friday, but I'll just bring it twice if that is the case. However, this is what I'm wearing to the office. I have on this jacket that still has a tag on it from Vestiaire Collective. As a base, I am wearing this Arquette sweater that I just got in from ASOS yesterday. I can't decide if I want to tuck it like this or just leave it out, because the shorts are actually pretty, I mean, I wouldn't say they're long, but they're definitely work appropriate, which is a good thing, obviously. And then I'm wearing tights, which I am feeling like I'm missing my tights window, so I'm being very intentional in wearing them today and hopefully taking some outfit photos tomorrow in some tights, just because I feel like this is a good in-between weather for it. It's gonna be like 55 today. My shoes are YSL shiny loafers that have like these kind of pin tuck, not pin tuck, they're like a pinch detail. And then I have this brown, really dark chocolate coat that I'm wearing over the top. I was gonna do black, but I feel like this makes the outfit a little bit more interesting. And for a second I thought that this was new with tags that I bought from Arquette, but this is the Vestiaire Collective tag that comes on all their merchandise. So this is the color palette for today. I'm gonna wear my Bea bag, and I was wearing my Jamie over the last week and I love it, but I'm trying to kind of mix between this one and that just to, you know, change it up a little bit. I need to grab my watch, and then we're gonna head to the office for the day, and then I'll probably talk to you either during lunch, because I might go for a walk in Central Park because these shoes are so comfy, or when we're on our way down to Tribeca to go to dinner tonight. Okay, there she is. We're headed into Tiny's for dinner. There's some scaffolding up next to it, but it's still decorated really cute for the holidays, and I can't wait to have a nice little cozy dinner. Okay, this is the worst week in my life ever. I think, ooh. And I just spilled face lotion all over my leggings. We just haven't picked up the camera in this week in my life vlog, so now it's Friday, and I think the last time I spoke to you was when we were going to Tiny's, which was on, what day was that? Tuesday? But that was a really amazing dinner. As you guys saw, I took a bunch of clips because I got there. I try to get to those things early so that I can fully show you guys the space and get the full effect without a ton of people being there. But it was such a fun time. Met a lot of really, really nice people and got to catch up with my friend Olivia, who I always see at events, but because of both of our schedules kind of are just in passing, but we like sat down and like fully chatted for like 2 hours, which was so fun, and just, yeah, met a lot of people, as I mentioned. So that was amazing. And then I just came home. I feel like I showered and went straight to sleep, so I didn't update you guys because there was some wine involved. So that was a really beautiful event. Very grateful to have gone to that. Okay, then on Wednesday, we actually celebrated our anniversary. It's on November 16th, but we kind of both forgot about it this year. I think it was like pretty late morning or early afternoon, and Polly was like, wait, and I was like, what? And he was like, happy anniversary. Like, we both just, it completely went over our heads, and we've only been dating for 3 years, so that's a little concerning. And this was our last, like, I guess dating anniversary year, because next year we're gonna have our wedding anniversary, which is crazy, but I'm actually gonna do a bunch of stuff for planning tonight. But we went to Da Toscano for cocktails and then headed over to, what's it called? Il Molino for dinner. Both were amazing. Da Toscano, I think it's hard to get a reservation there, but we walked in and just wanted to get drinks at the bar, and they had space for us, and it was like 7:30, so I feel like that's a pretty peak time. It was also a Wednesday, but I feel like day of the week doesn't really matter in the city. It's always packed. But we got in, had some drinks there. If you can't get dinner reservations there, I would highly recommend doing drinks because they just have the most unique and delicious drink menu. And we've only been there once. I mean, twice, or once before, and then this is our second time. But Polly creates a cocktail from there that's like olive oil infused vodka. It's incredible. So I would definitely try to go there if you guys are in the West Village. And then dinner was at the, I guess it's Greenwich Village, technically, for Il Molino, but it's the coziest atmosphere. The service is honestly top notch compared to anything else we've had in the city, and every single time it's just so consistent. The food is amazing, and yeah, we had a lovely time. And now it's fast forward to Friday. I'm dressed and ready to go to Pilates. Truthfully, I'm feeling a little bit groggy, and so is Polly, but I asked him to drive me to Solid Core, which I've only done once so far, and it was because Polly was going somewhere after, and he just dropped me off before. But it's fine because we're going to Pilates in the first place, and this is my second class for this week, so I'll be good to go after this, and for good reason, because tomorrow we have a very busy day. So my outfit that I'm wearing to Pilates is my Sporty and Rich hat. This is the Carlisle collection. I've been wearing this nonstop, and then I just wore an Adanola long sleeve gray t-shirt. This is like my favorite, probably one of my favorite pieces that Adanola makes. It just fits really well. And then this jacket is super old from Lover and Friends, but I feel like I was able to find a similar one on like Gap or something last year, and it was like pretty exact. So maybe I'll try to jump back to one of those videos and see if I can find it. And then my sneakers are New Balance. I think they sell these on, what is that called? Urban Outfitters. So I will try to find the link for those too. I can't believe how pale I'm looking, but it's time for us to leave because I don't want to be late. And even though we drive, it's still like a lot of stop signs in Hoboken, so it takes like 10-ish minutes.
Okay, now, since we're not full baristas, I do like to go to quick mix. Just to make sure that
We're not what?
full baristas. Quick mix just to incorporate the foam throughout and get that salted caramel flavor really jumping in there. I'll throw the lid on this because Jenna will take about 3 hours to drink this, so it keeps it nice and hot for her. And we get the Hungry Ghost label right on there. if you want to capture that.
It's so hard to see in here. The lighting's terrible.
That was a birthday present for Jenna that she doesn't use.
I do use it. I just drink iced coffee for majority of the year.
Bad idea on my part.
Thank you. Okay, guys, we made it back from Pilates. What a chaotic morning. I don't know if I'm going to put those clips in, so I'll just quickly say that I left the sunroof open last time we took the car out, and it's been raining for the past couple of days, and I felt terrible, and we couldn't really do anything besides wipe it down and get to solid core because I also didn't want to waste $27 on my workout class. That wasn't the best, but I'm kind of just like trying to move on from it and not ever do that again. Paulie made me a coffee. This is the salted caramel latte that he's been making, and it's so delicious that I am excited to have this. I sound a little stuffy because my nose is like tickly, I don't know, and I keep sneezing, which is not the greatest. But what product am I trying to find? I just want to put a little bit of something on because work from home days, especially when it's raining, can feel very slow and gloomy, and I'm trying to do like a little peppy cozy work from home day. Those two adjectives definitely do not go with each other, but we're just gonna roll with that. So in that case, that means we're gonna have a very natural day today. But I put on the Say Beauty, this is the Rose Glow. I use this every day now. It's so funny how I actually like take to products because I feel like I usually use the same things over and over again, but when I find something that I love, I'll use it every single day. That also goes along with the sunscreen kick. I did put on sunscreen today, even though it's raining, because I have been told that you should do it regardless. So a little bit of a moving update while I cover up all of these pimples that don't want to leave my forehead. The tenant across the hall is still slowly moving some things out. So once she has all of that complete, I think they're going to turn over the apartment in terms of like painting and pulling down the wallpaper that she had put up. So we are on the home stretch of that, but it is only November. It's the last week of November this coming week. So they still have a while to get everything out, and we also don't have a tenant for our current apartment that we're living in. So we're not really working on a super tight timeline. Guys, we're actually going to try, I just decided, the Patrick Ta blush that I got from the Sephora sale because I still haven't used this, which I think is crazy. I will typically use something right away when I get it, but this is okay. Oh, so this stays on. There's like a little cover that flips over the cream part so you don't get any of the powder in it, which I think is genius. So I'm just gonna dab the bottom of it in here and apply it to the apples of my cheeks. The first time using a product I probably shouldn't be using. Oh, wow. Now I know why people recommend things. This is a really pretty shade. And it's probably the most natural shade of blush that I have. I typically do a pinkier or a really bronzy shade, but this goes with my skin tone so well. And I feel like it's very buildable. I'm not going to do more than that just because I'm pale and I don't want to really pack on the product because I feel like I don't need a ton. And then over the top, I'm just going to use this big blush brush that probably needs to be cleaned because I can't remember the last time I used it. So that's one thing that you should definitely not do, and do not listen to me and do things like this. I closed down the little plastic part so we could just get the bottom half. I've never had a 2-in-1 like this. I always have to like set with a different, okay. I love this. It like blends so that there's no line between my blush and my concealer, which I have honestly struggled to figure that out when it comes to blush. As much as I wear it, I always get this like crease between my blush and my concealer. The application is stunning. The product's very easy to transfer, and I feel like the color is really, really pretty. So we're putting that in the permanent makeup bag. Not that everything's not permanent. I usually just keep some stuff in my drawer. It's looking very bright because I'm standing in front of the natural light, but this color, there we go, is like a nice bronzy little flush. They come in a bunch of different colors too, so obviously depending on your skin tone you can choose whatever works for you, but I think that's what we're gonna do for our makeup today. I'm gonna go work and I'll talk to you guys in a few hours.
need that are celebrities in this black face right. Let none of us forget the GOP is the party leader.
Hi guys, happy Saturday. I look like a peacock with this hair sticking up, but we're going into the West Village this morning, and I feel like that's the only place I've been going in the city lately besides there and work. But Sammy and I are meeting up for a coffee catch up. She's been out of town for work for about 10 days, so I haven't seen her in a while, and we're just gonna chat, catch up, obviously take some outfit pictures while we're there. But I'm excited to see her and just wanted to check in with you guys because this vlog is still going. So here we go. Okay, you guys, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm definitely overshooting with my hair literally slapped up in a bun. But we went to the Elk and got coffees this morning and did 2 outfits, and we're done in an hour, which is very efficient. Killed it. And now we're gonna go our separate ways on our little public transportation journeys, and Sammy's gonna go organize herself, and I'm gonna probably do the same. Bye. I don't even know if I could stare at myself wearing these glasses. They're just so awful. My hair is in a huge knot. Guys, I'm not built for staying out late and drinking. I can't do it. I feel like I've never been able to do it, but I used to do it in college all the time. But now I'm just like, if I'm not like having waters in between each drink, I wake up the next morning feeling like foggy and lethargic, and I'm like, why would I want to do this? Anyway, the apartment's an absolute mess. I'm gonna show it to you guys. I woke up and just sat in bed for a little bit. I put a YouTube video up, so at least I'm feeling a little bit productive. But I did not go to church with Polly because I was literally that tired and probably a little bit hungover. And I feel so awful for not going. So I think in order to make myself feel better, I need to go and tackle the mess that's in the kitchen, which I'll show you guys in a second. But I'm like, this is why I can't be trusted. We had McDonald's last night and it was wonderful. But then I decided to also make ricotta toast and leave the ricotta on the counter. That is wasteful. I hate waste. And why would I do that to ourselves? This has been me all morning, just chugging water. It's like so not fun. Honestly, yeah. I am actually the queen of letting flowers stay in their vase for too long and not changing out the water, so I don't even want to know what's going on inside of these. But these are mums, and they have lasted a very long time, and I do love the colors for the fall. But I'm going to put my faux hydrangeas back into either this vase or the other one that I just washed, because these are definitely gross. And I'm like, why would I want to do this when I'm like not feeling great? Okay, so this is our current situation. The ricotta has been thrown out and I left the salt chilling here. That goes right there. I feel like this is going to be a very satisfying clean and make me feel better about myself. I washed all of these dishes yesterday or maybe 2 days ago, so I just have to put them away. And then I have this pan that was soaking with water because there was eggs stuck to it. But everything else, like, I'm sorry, what? It's my headband from last night. How many are you gonna want?
Yeah, depends how big they are.
Okay guys, I'm showered and I feel a lot more like a human being, and we also made breakfast and cleaned up a bit, not as much as I need to, but got some stuff done. We're gonna go downstairs now because our friends just got back. They were at home for probably like the past week. We just haven't seen them in a while. And we're gonna make Don Angie, which is a restaurant in New York City. They have a famous lasagna and Amanda makes it and it's insanely good, and I'm so excited that she really wanted to make it because I'm gonna go down and help, and I'll film some things down there while we are making it because I'm excited and I feel like we don't do things like this. I also started to take off my gel for this week, so they're like matte and uneven right now. I just made a coffee, forgot that I didn't have any today, and it tastes pretty it tastes pretty gross. So I'm gonna grab that and my Aquaphor, and then we're gonna go downstairs and cook. Wow. Guys, I've been the worst ever when it comes to the vlog. I've basically not picked up the camera all day, and I had a full work from home day, but I really am trying to just like buckle down and focus on work because it's Thanksgiving week. I think that's so insane that it's gotten here so quickly, but I'm also really excited for the holidays and for some time off, you know, that doesn't hurt. But this morning I had a solid core class and that was great just to get that done in the beginning of the week. And I won't be here for the other two that I would normally take the rest of the, or the other one that I would take this week. So I'll have an extra one to do next week, which we love. And then I've just been working and we did laundry today, which the dryer in the basement wasn't working. So our friends let us use our dryer, which was an absolute lifesaver. Like, I don't know how I would have draped like sheets and stuff all over the apartment to get it to dry. So just like normal Monday things. I'm like moving you guys down because the tripod is shaking. Last thing I did was my nails. We painted them in the shade Black Cherry Chutney from OPI. Did I already ruin them? No, that's just glue from all the packages that I was unboxing. So I did Black Cherry Chutney. I have some casualties on my nails. I broke two of them, this one and my thumb, when I went to grab some potatoes this morning because I have to do a whole thing of potatoes for my office potluck tomorrow. I have to do that later, and I wanted to get my nails done so that I wasn't gonna break them on anything because the gel really helps to kind of like bind them, especially since my nails are so weak. The color, it looks like black, but it's not really. It's a dark, dark, dark purple, and it has a little shimmer in it. So I love this one for the fall and winter. I want to show you guys a couple of things I got in. The first thing I just picked up from downstairs is a Super Goop order, and I just got some products from them gifted. So I got these gifted from them, which I'm so thankful for. I still think that that is insane to me. I've been wearing Super Goop since I was, I guess, how old was I? Like 22, I think, when the Unseen sunscreen came out. It was like all the rage, and for good reason. So I wanted to try their glow screen for the longest time ever, and I got this in the shade Golden Hour. So it's gonna be like a little bit of a bronzy color, and it creates a really nice finish. All of my friends have it, and I've tried it and have wanted to get it, but it's kind of one of those things where I think would be a good gift for someone because I didn't want to spend $30 on that myself, but if someone else were to get it for me, then that would be great. The other thing is a lip balm. I realized during the summer that I don't have any SPF lip balm, which I think is, ooh, I didn't know it comes like this. And it doesn't smell like anything. I feel like all the lip balms I've had that have SPF in them, which this is SPF 40, have been like, they taste like sunscreen. Then I got the Unseen sunscreen stick. So obviously I've had the Unseen sunscreen. I think I've had like 4 bottles of it. That it's just a tried and true, and I thought it would be really cool to get this. Those are the 3 Super Groups, and then we have a Rhode package. Rhode nails the packaging, and they nail their ads, and they nail everything when it comes to the visual part of their brands, and then also the product part. I feel like their blushes are some of my absolute favorite, and while they're Sephora prices, they're not insane Sephora prices. But I got the Pocket Blush in the shade Toasted Teddy because I have, which one do I have? Sleepy Girl, and I absolutely love Sleepy Girl, and I heard So someone actually commented on my TikTok and was like, I really want to try Toasted Teddy. And I was like, I live under a rock because I haven't even heard about it. So you open it and it says a little flush. That's just such a cute thing to me. And then this is what they look like. I mean, I'm sure I've showed you them before. Okay, it's like pretty dark. So it's like this dark, really, honestly, let's just put it on. And don't be afraid of the pigmentation of these because the way that they blend is so like creamy and smooth. And I feel like this is going to be a really great shade for like Christmas time, the holidays. Ooh, that's nice. This is kind of like the Love Yourself blush that I showed you guys. Is it in this vlog or the last vlog? I can't even keep track. Which I was correct in saying that Love Yourself was cheaper for like a Sephora brand. So I really like the shade of that. And see how it like blends out? You can see that this is like more of like a brownie, like a neutral flush, whereas I'm just pale over here. And then the other thing I got was the peptide lip tint. This is in the shade Cinnamon Roll, which I think is Haley's birthday thing. I guess we're just trying it on. We're trying on all the products. Why do I feel like this is smelling like something I had when I was young? Like a lip smacker. Ooh, that's really pretty. Okay, sorry, last couple of things. I know this is like turning into a haul, but I really want to show you guys this gorgeous piece from, it's actually from the brand Soya and Kayo. I've never heard of it, but this place called Ski Barn, which is literally full circle. I have gotten my ski equipment and all of my ski wear from them since I was little, and we've rented skis from them until I bought them, and then I bought my skis from there. And this is a coat that they sent over that I'm going to be taking photos in for Instagram. I'm so excited to style this with like a white tee and like some light wash denim or like some dark denim, and just kind of make it a little bit more casual and dressed down for everyday wear, because I feel like ski clothing is having this huge movement of like, we're not just wearing our geeky like athletic long johns, we're wearing like cute stuff. If we go to Vermont this year, I will definitely bring this coat as like a lifestyle thing to wear when we go out to dinners, or if we're just going to a bar or something like that, just to have a more like lifestyle coat and not just my ski jacket. But I'll link that for you guys because they sell it on the website, and there's just a bunch of other gorgeous pieces. I was gonna save this for the bridal video that I'm gonna film for Vlogmas, but I got in pieces from Odd Muse, and I'm starting to kind of develop my bridal wardrobe. So this is going to be, I don't know like what we're allocating each of these to in terms of the events, but I just know that I have a bachelorette that I'm going to have to dress for, which will most likely be in the fall. And then I will have like my actual events of like a rehearsal dinner and stuff like that. But I got this long sleeve dress. This is like their classic style, is this fit and flare. That's really what was their claim to fame. They just made like the perfect little black dress. It's minimal, it's chic, it's classic, and then they kind of stemmed off from there, and everything that they do is stunning. They also opened a store in Soho, which I'm so happy for them because brands like this really deserve it. The quality is insane. The silhouettes are so pretty. Like you can even see that this sleeve kind of flutes out a little bit, and it's just very like feminine and beautiful. So along with the long sleeve dress, I got this blazer, and what I love about this is it comes with 2 belts, but you could also wear it on its own. So it's a long line blazer. Definitely would belt it just to make it a little bit more dressy. So you have this one that kind of has this thicker panel in the center, which I really love. I think that's what makes it look really expensive. So you kind of wrap it around and tie it at the front, but you'll have this whole piece. Like, not looking chic with my sweatshirt, but I feel like you guys get it. And then the other belt is just a classic thin width belt, which it's great to have basically a 3-in-1 jacket. You could also put on your own belt with it if you have one that you love wearing, but I think the cinched waist is gorgeous, and the belt I feel like is just gonna make it look that much more like feminine and really give a pretty shape. Honestly, I'm kind of happy that I saved this haul to the end of the video because I feel like sometimes people don't love unboxings, but I think it's important sometimes to show you guys products that I'm getting in, especially if I'm going to be wearing them, and especially since this video is probably going to go live during Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Literally can't even speak today. During Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales. So if any of these sites have discounts, I'll put them like in parentheses next to the link. I think that this was just a really good moment of like unboxings too, because it's all brands that I already own aside from the coat. That's it for everything new in, and that's it for this video. I am starting to plan some concept ideas for Vlogmas. I think the idea is probably going to be more so like day in my life videos instead of week in my lives, and then some sit down things where we're finally talking about wedding stuff. I have reached out to some suppliers and we are talking to my priest later today. So some things are like admin, some things are getting pretty fun and creative. And yeah, so it's gonna be a lot of work, but I feel like that's gonna be a fun creative process for me to share with you guys. And so that'll kind of be sprinkled in the middle of Vlogmas, which I'm very excited about. But short form videos and kind of like 15-20 minutes, I would say. And I'm gonna try to pump those out as much as I can, but I can't promise a vlog per day. I did that once and I felt like it's honestly too much content for people to absorb and I don't want to overwhelm you guys. But yeah, so that's the plan for Vlogmas. You guys will see some wedding content coming up too. I'll show you guys our venue, which is gonna be very exciting. And so it should be very fun. And we're gonna be moving. So you'll have moving vlogs, wedding vlogs, day in my life videos, and probably some styling as well. So yeah, subscribe so you guys don't miss any of it. I love you all and I'm so thankful for you guys watching any and all of my videos, and I will see you in the next one.